Hip-hop is the culture the world reflects. Status on the streets can bring you hood respect, but usually a block star's met with death. It's a dangerous game, homie, watch your step. Yeah, the cars and the women are enticing, but those envious bullets, could end your life, man. Thinking a big boss soars like an eagle until you're double crossed by your own people. Hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders, murders, hip-hop murders, hip-hop murders, murders, hip-hop murders.
What is going on YouTube? Back again with another edition of Hip Hop Murders. Today I am at the Rim Shopping Center here in San Antonio, Texas. I'm here to talk about the murder of San Antonio-based rapper Mg Vawn. If anybody lives in San Antonio or if you visited the area, the Rim is a area where there is a lot of shopping complexes, like what you see in front of you right now. There's some apartment complexes. One bedrooms start at around $1,200 or $1,300, which is on the higher end of the rental aspect in San Antonio. And a murder occurred here on December 8th of 2017. San Antonio rapper Mg Vawn, born Savon Benjamin Kyle, was here that day on Sunday morning with his 8-year-old kid in his 2010 four-door Porsche Carrera. When he was shot by some assailants, he was taken to a hospital where he later died. Now, let's talk a little bit about who Mg Vawn was. He became viral on the internet through a video that was posted about him. So on March 3rd, 2017, Mg Vawn was arrested and charged with the murder of 29-year-old Renard Smith. So on October 25th of 2016, Renard Smith was with some friends on the 8,000 block of Mid-Crown Street in front of the Right Choice supermarket. And according to surveillance footage, Savon Kyle and a friend pull up in a silver Mercedes-Benz, and on the video, Savon's friend motions for Renard to bring him over to where Kyle is waiting for him. Now, out of the video scene, reportedly the shooting happens, and you see a lot of people running from the scene. It took a while for people to point the finger at Savon Kyle as the trigger man behind the shooting. Now, when he was arrested, the video of him doing the perp walk went viral because of this.
So why did you do it?
Listen, I ain't worried about none of this. Y'all need to go get that mixtape. On the Run 1, you did.
Do you have anything else to say, sir?
Go get that mixtape, you feel me? On the Run 1.
Do you have anything to say about this alleged crime?
Hell nah.
What's your name?
Worry about no.
So I guess he really was the freshest guy in jail that day. According to eyewitnesses at the scene of the murder, Kyle shoots Renard in the back of the head. He falls to the ground and he immediately robs him and cleans out all the cash he had in his pockets. And a lot of people were saying that day that Renard was flashing a rather large sum of cash, and they were saying how it was not a good idea for him to do that. So homicide investigators are looking for witnesses, and basically what they came up with was that reportedly Renard owed Kyle quite a bit of money. And one of the witnesses did point the finger at Kyle and said that he did shoot Renard Smith and that he robbed them. A couple days later, after the shooting at the same location, Kyle goes up to one of the witnesses of the shooting and says, and I quote, "You need to stop talking about Nardi. You don't know why I had to kill him." So about 6 months later, he's arrested for the murder. His video goes viral of him plugging his mixtape as he's being charged with first-degree murder. And of course, the charges were dismissed. Now, they weren't dropped, they were dismissed, so they were able to file murder charges at a later date in time. Unfortunately, the surveillance video that they got from the Right Choice Market in front of where the murder occurred did not show the actual shooting, only showed just out of sight of the camera's lens of the murder taking place. And of course, when you live in that area, you would prefer that you kept your life, so you're not going to want to go ahead and point the finger at a man who's known on the street as Mg Vawn was. Has quite a bit of a past. That same year, he was under indictment for a cocaine distribution charge, but a jury acquitted him of the case. He got lucky there. His album, On the Run, has such tracks as Die in the Trap, Trapping Too Hard, and Bulletproof. Well, when it comes to hip-hop and murders, he is just but another life taken, thus proving that nobody is bulletproof. So on that day, according to eyewitnesses, a dark-colored, either a Honda or a Toyota, pulled up alongside Kyle's 2010 Porsche with his 8-year-old son that he had taken for his birthday for breakfast and to buy him something. Shot him multiple times. The detectives counted at least 12 bullet holes in the side of the Porsche. And it appears via the picture that he was shot over there ahead because his car crashed right at about here in this valet area, this curb. Right in front of the Bakudan Ramen restaurant. And he was taken to University Hospital, where he later, the next day, Monday, December 9th, 2019, succumbed to his injuries. He had a very promising career as a football player. He was a standout athlete at Roosevelt Heights here in San Antonio, but he suffered an injury that it was apparent to him and to the doctors that he was not going to be able to resume his football career, because he did have a promising, at least being able to play college football, and who knows, perhaps make it to the NFL. His father, in an interview with a newspaper online, says that he feels that his son was murdered not because of the supposed shooting of Renard Smith from 3 years previous, but because people were quote-unquote jealous of him. And he said also, quote, "They broke the G code and that ain't cool." My condolences to Kyle's parents. You don't choose what your child does with their life. I mean, you just kind of hope for the best, you know? But there's also a saying, there is no honor amongst thieves. And it is quite apparent, whatever this G code is very, very loosely used, if at all. Maybe there was a G code in the 90s, but let me tell you something. Today's hip hop, all bets are off. These young men are getting killed in broad daylight. They don't care who's a witness. They don't care who sees them. they don't even care if they get caught. And Mg Vawn was targeted, and he was probably followed, and it probably took them a long time, and they probably just got so frustrated with trying to kill him that they just decided to do it in broad daylight Sunday here at the Rim Shopping Center. And I don't know if this was a revenge murder or what, but these guys really wanted him. And as of the recording of this video, this is an unsolved murder. And, you know, this appears that to just be one of these murders that I don't think the detectives are really super interested in solving. However, if you have any information on the murder of Savon Kyle, give the San Antonio Homicide Unit a call, 210-207-7635. I am Lamont at large. I will catch up with y'all later. Live but not live from the Rim in San Antonio. Catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.